All right, Dennis, back over to you. Oop, and you're muted, Dennis.
Is that better?
There you go. Yep, we can hear you now.
Okay, sounds good. So I started doing some of my own stuff. I thought, oh, I'd just call a bed and breakfast here in Santa Fe and see how I go, because I want to practice what I preach. And I ran into, our guests are not into health and wellness. They don't answer questions, and they're not into that. And I asked the guy, he's the owner. I said, are you interested in good food and farm to market stuff and health and wellness when you feed your guests? And not really. So I think what I've decided to do, Julie and I have consulted on it, and obviously Santa Fe is a different place. There's a lot of people in Santa Fe that own businesses that are trust funders. He's not making any money. His business is dying. He wouldn't be answering the phone and being an owner if he had any business. So I'm going to go out of New Mexico into some of the other tourist spots that are suffering and try my luck there. If anybody has any questions, I'd be glad to answer them.
Is this something you guys have considered? Does Dennis kind of open, set up some light bulbs in your head as far as a new way to go after things, or a new market to approach, or a new way of thinking about things?
Absolutely. Good morning, Dennis. Oh,
go ahead.
Good morning, Dennis. It's Peg. How are you doing this morning?
Hey, Peg. Fine. How are you?
Good. Thank you for this. Listen, it sounds like rather than the social media, that you really actually did some phone calls. Is that the approach that you're taking?
Oh, yeah.
I may have missed that. I came in late.
No, that's what I do. And I call a B&B or some business and I say, are you the owner? I want to speak to the owner. And it's a 30-second question. How's your business? It's terrible. Are you interested in looking at something alternative? And what we did in the gallery before this hit, we would stack a little box of, or a little bottles of ASEA, 4 or 5 of them in a Christmas tree in the corner of the gallery. And people would come in and say, what's that? And that was the open opportunity to do our little dance. And I signed up 2 or 3 good people in the gallery. I mean, it worked.
Yeah,
and I think nowadays, people are really interested in health and preventing this challenge from taking our lives. I mean, and ASEA is brilliant.
Yeah, great. Thank you, Dennis. Appreciate it.
You're welcome, Peg.
It also gave me, go ahead.
Hi.
Well, during the 20 minutes, I called in different places like New Orleans, Las Vegas, Jamaica, because I'm a travel agent. I was a travel agent. I have any card, so you opened a light for me. Thank you.
Good. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Deborah?
It also gave me an insight as to how to look at people when they, are so separated from what we're doing. I wouldn't think of, so if the owner is answering the phone, perhaps, he's not making any business. Business. So that's interesting.
Yeah, was there anybody that had any successes or ahas as they were making phone calls or feedback from the people they were calling?
I just want to tell you an aha I had. I called a couple of places that I love to stay at around the country. And I mean, I was just shocked that they weren't even answering the phone. That, these were like bigger places. And it just, they may not even be there. I'm.
Yep.
Yeah, some numbers not working.
Yep.
Yeah.
The country is in terrible shape.
I realized.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, we've got to be cognizant of the fact that the world has changed and that there are a lot of jobs that have gone by the wayside and they are not coming back. And those people have no idea what to do or how they're going to end up paying their mortgage or putting food on the table. So just keep your mind open. People that you've even talked to in the past that said no, how hard is it to make a call and say, hey, I totally know it wasn't right for you back then. Just wondering if things have changed and if this pandemic has put you in a position that you'd be open to learning.
Good comment, Bo. Got to remember, guys, there's no wind. We got to row.
All right, fantastic. Well, if there aren't any more questions or feedback, it's time to wrap up the Power Half Hour. Thank Dr. Downey very much. I think you've sparked a lot of ideas and a lot of brain cells. So thanks, Dennis. And, you know, sometimes people go black or white, you know, they go all social media or they go all phone calls. And, you know, the more arrows you have in the quiver, you know, the more angles you have, the luckier you'll get. So thanks so much for this morning, Dennis. Really, really valuable
you.
training.
You're welcome. It helped me too.
Thanks, Downey.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. And Nancy Walker is the trainer tomorrow morning. We'll see you same bat time, same bat channel.
Thank you,
tomorrow
Cynthia.
morning. Have a great day.
Y'all have a great day.